This ball is crushed.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is time for the Dugout with your host, Jeremy Knight. Episode 3, Battle of the Brothers. Loser eats six Glizillas. Let's get into it. The brothers in question. Who is going to be pounding back six of these 2 foot long hot dogs? Brought to you by the Colorado Rockies. We'll never know. Actually, we will know right now. Um, Team with the most, team with the least, the top three players. Team with the most is the Town Ball Smackers. Team with the least is the Flaming Rockets. And the top three players are, bear with me, Mike Trout in first. Second, we have tie between Jose Ramirez and Gavin Williams. And tied for third, we got Will Warren and Michael King. Congratulations to those players and the teams that have them. And it seems that the North Augusta Royals will be absolutely guzzling six Glizillas. Graphs. As of 11:59 p.m. on April 19th, I would like to preface that a lot of this is as of 11:59 p.m. on April 19th or as of 12 a.m. on April 20th, just so I don't have to repeat that all the time. Batting last week, pause. Batting this week. Starting us off, we got a tie for runs with the E-Town Ball Smackers and the New Dublin Dunderheads. Total bases and RBIs goes to the Mallorytown Muckers. We got another tie in base on balls between the Brockville Bullets and the Mallorytown Muckers. Strikeouts goes to the Uptown Observers and stolen bases to the New Dublin Dunderheads. Pitching last week, pause. Pitching this week. Innings pitched goes to the Brockville Bombers. Uptown Observers takes hits, earned runs to the North Augusta Royals, base on balls and strikeouts to the Uptown Observers. A tie for wins between the E-Town Ball Smackers and the Uptown Observers. Losses goes to Jordan's Scary Team. Saves goes back to the Brockville Bombers. And finishing off on holds is the New Dublin Dunderheads. Okay, sponsor. We got a sponsor. We are currently, oh yeah, probably should show it, eh? We are currently sponsored by this fine china of apparel company, except you don't keep these clothes locked away in a cabinet like your mama's dishes. No, you wear them proud. Ours Outdoor Co. Thank you very much. We got a fine stud on the left with a modeling contract, absolutely showing off what they uh, are made of. Very good. I got a few hats by them. I wear them right into the ground. I probably could wash them, but I don't. I just keep getting them. Um, Thank you again for the sponsor and go check these guys out. I can attest that their stuff fits well and if you don't go outside like me, it makes you kind of look like you do. Are the pens hot? Hot. Like a pan on the oven. Tier list last week. Tier list this week. A considerable change from last week. Cincinnati and Baltimore jumped from cold and warm to hot. San Fran jumped and the Yanks fell from cold and hot to warm. Cleveland fell to cold. Oakland fell to freezing. The rest just generally shuffled, and two standouts for me are rising is Atlanta. The club has started 13 and 7 in their first 20 games, getting production from their entire roster. Everyone in their lineup outside of Michael Harris II has an OPS above 100. The pitching rotation, five arms with ERA plus over 120, including Bryce Elder, who leads the NL with a 0.77 ERA. The bullpen has four arms with ERAs in the ones. Oh, and they also lead baseball with a plus 53 run differential. Uh, I'm not going to say falling. I'm just going to say struggling. Cleveland. Cleveland has been trading wins and losses in the early season, mostly due to their struggling pen. Coming to Saturday, the bullpen's 5.55 ERA is the 25th in baseball. It's blown numerous leads already, including Friday, where Sean Armstrong and Eric Zabrotsky blew a six scoreless inning outing from Tanner Beebe. Tier list breakdown for this week. Greens are dubs, yellow is middle. Well, it is in the middle. It's mid. It's neutral. It's all right. And red is bad. Bad. Daily change and weekly change. Once again, I do believe it's just changes from the stats people throughout games and all the different series that the team plays. Okay, player market. Dugout Investment Co. bringing you Rico Garcia, relief pitcher, to start us off. Garcia is establishing himself as a high leverage option for Baltimore manager Craig Albernaz. Uh, his 2026 regular season compared to his career regular season, it's looking good. Okay, so this is taken from Baseball Savant. This is his stat profile. Red equal good, blue poor, because that's what it says. You can pause and have a little gander at it, or go onto the website and look up a player yourself to see how they're doing. So far out of 123 pitches, he has retired 30 of 33 batters he's faced, with other threes reaching base via walks. Garcia is the only MLB pitcher who has logged more than 4 innings without giving up a hit this season. Here are some other things about him. In 2022, he recorded a 4.50 ERA in 8 innings over 6 appearances. Last August in 2025, obviously that's last year, he showed off in the final 2 months of a season, posting a 2.84 ERA in 19 innings over 20 games. Altogether, though, he ended it all with an ERA of 3.15. As you might be wondering, why is his chase percentage so poor? Well, Garcia has a 20.7% chase rate rank in the sixth percentile as baseball. Not so great. However, that's because he isn't trying to pitch out of the strike zone in an attempt to get batters to chase. He's coming right at them with predominantly a four-stream baseball, which sits around 95 to 96 miles per hour, as well as his slider, changeup, and curveball. Next up, we got Austin Hedge. Austin Hedges went 2 for 4 with a double and 2 runs scored on Monday's 4-2 win over the Dodgers. Now, you got to bear with me on this one. I believe there's something special with this guy. Here's his 2026 regular season and his career regular season comparison. Uh, Austin Hedges has reached 10 years of service earlier this season, which fewer than 10% of players achieve. He's quoted as saying, "I've been kind of in an offensive slump my whole career. Not a good start." Hedges owns the second worst average and sixth worst WRC plus 50. I don't know what that means. I'm going to make a glossary. All time among the 2,453 players with at least 2,500 plate appearances. However, this doesn't look good. Jeremy, why are you trying to pitch this guy to me? I think we should just keep an eye on him because he has a 1.86 average hit batting average since his debut on Thursday, ending the game with point. Oh, sorry. This average 1.86 hitter ended the game with a .350 on his debut. He hit .250 in spring training and .267 last September. Let's look past the batting average. Something has changed. Hedge's strikeout rate entering Sunday sat at 18.5%, which would be the lowest of his career. He owns a career 27% strikeout rate, never finishing a season below 22%. But he's cut his whiff rate, which I do know is like swing and a miss. His zone contact has jumped to 94%, an elite mark he's never approached. Among hitters with at least 108 plate appearances last year and 25 this year, his improvement in zone contact ranks sixth best. Has the sleeping giant awaken? Awoken? Is he gonna end his career? Is this where it starts for him? Is this he ends his career on top? Art of the week. Springfield, Oregon. From Springfield, Oregon. From a Seymour Butts. They call it Wonder Bat. When we have Homer Simpson batting at night, obviously getting a few reps in before a big game. Seymour Butts, I appreciate the drawing. It is very well done. I could not do better myself. And I hope that in the future you send us more art. And onto the pack watch. The Flaming Rockets, Westy Bud. You know what's coming.